Here we presents the top 5 best photo printers. Starting at number 5, Epson Expression Premium ET7750 EcoTank. The Epson Expression Premium ET7750 EcoTank is an all-in-one inkjet printer that is great for family use. Instead of using cartridges, it has a super tank system with 5 refillable ink tanks that hold a lot of ink. Even if you print frequently, you shouldn't have to refill the tanks often, which helps keep the cost per print low. It has a flatbed scanner with great scan solution and color depth, but it lacks an automatic document feeder and duplex scanning. Disappointingly, it's very slow at printing black-only text documents and color documents, but it's very fast at printing photos. It produces great-looking photos that have only a bit of graininess and banding, but sadly the color accuracy is only mediocre. The Epson Expression Premium ET7750 has subpar build quality. It provides good access to paper jams from the rear and an easy view of the ink levels, but you need to lift the entire maintenance bay to access the ink tanks to refill them. The scanner and maintenance bay lids stay up on their own, but the dampening mechanism is bad, and it slams shut if you don't guide it down slowly. While the body feels sturdy, the plastic on the scanner lid feels thin and cheap. Also, the scanner lid has a separation down the middle that allows it to fold about 20 degrees. This allows you to hold the document in place with one hand until the lid is almost down, and it also helps prevent the paper from moving due to the draft of bringing down the lid. Unfortunately, it risks damaging the scanner's white background. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. At number 4, Fujifilm Instax SP3. When we reviewed the Fujifilm Instax Share SP2 last year, we had one big complaint: print size. The wireless printer, which uses the Instax Mini format, does a great job converting digital images to instant prints, but Instax Mini is, well, mini. The SP3 leverages the new, larger Instax square film format, isn't that much bigger than the SP2, and is priced the same as the SP2 was at its introduction. The only real downside to moving to the larger format is that the film itself is more expensive. If you don't mind paying about $1.50 per image, then the SP3 is a solid choice for printing your favorite shots. The SP3 looks like the SP2, just slightly larger all around. It measures 5.1 by 4, 6 by 1, 8 inches and weighs 11.1 ounces. It's certainly not pocketable, but will fit into a small bag without a problem. It's also battery-powered, with a micro USB port for charging, so you can take it anywhere you want to print photos on demand. It should be a hit at parties, family gatherings, and other social functions. The battery is a higher capacity than the one in the SP2. It's the same rechargeable NP50 that you get with the company's square format hybrid digital instant SQ10 camera. The SQ10 is supposed to be able to print images shot with other cameras from a microSD memory card, which overlaps some of the SP3's functionality, but in testing, we found that it only worked sporadically. Halfway of my listed number 3, HP BestPhoto 7155. A step below the HP BestPhoto 7855, the flagship model in the photo-centric HP all-in-one line, the HP BestPhoto 7155 all-in-one printer prints well overall, and it's fast enough to keep up in this relatively slow genre of home-based and small office printers. In direct competition with the editor's choice Canon PIXMA TS9120 wireless inkjet all-in-one, the BestPhoto 7155 lacks a few features, and it doesn't print quite as well, especially photos. With a subscription to HP's Instant Ink program, however, the BestPhoto 7155 is cheaper to use than the Canon TS9120, making it a sensible alternative for families and home-based offices on budgets. With its gunmetal gray chassis and matte black scanner lid, the two-tone BestPhoto 7155 looks like the HP BestPhoto 7855 minus the automatic document feeder for sending multi-page documents to the scanner. But then again, ADFs aren't common on consumer-grade photo printers like this. None of the Canon PIXMA TS series photo printers, including the TS9120, have one, and to get an Andorran Franks from an HP BestPhoto model, you'll have to step up to the BestPhoto 7855. To get an Andorran Franks from an Epson photo-centric AIO, you'll have to reach beyond the Expression Premium XP640 small-in-one to the XP830 small-in-one. In any case, think carefully as to whether you need an Andorran Franks, Feeding multiple pages to a scanner one page at a time can be tedious and time-consuming, but having an Andorran Franks means an increase in the overall size of the printer. The NV7155, for instance, measures 6.3 by 17, 9 by 16 inches and weighs 14.3 pounds, compared with the NV7855 at 7.6 by 17, 9 by 19, 8 inches and 17 pounds. The Canon TS9120 is significantly smaller in all directions and weighs about the same. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. Coming in at number 2. Canon IP8720. The Canon PIXMA IP8720 is an interesting printer from Canon. While it's at the top of Canon's consumer-level photo inkjet printers, its feature set and print quality rivals that of Canon's much more expensive PIXMA Pro lineup. Sure, the PIXMA IP8720 can print documents, but its 6-ink system and the ability to print borderless 13x 19-inch prints show it's clearly designed with high-quality photographic prints in mind. To see just how well the Canon PIXMA IP8720 performs, we've put it through the ringer to determine where it holds its own and where it could use improvements. The Canon PIXMA IP8720 features a similar design to its predecessor, the IX6820, but adds a number of design elements taken from Canon's professional photo printer lineup. Most notably, the flat buttons used on the IX6820 have been swapped out with the circular brushed metal button seen on Canon's PIXMA Pro 100 printer, and the high gloss finish has been exchanged for a more subdued gunmetal matte finish. The general shape of the IP8720 has also been squared off a bit compared to the curved edges of the IX6820. The size of the machine is quite large, at 23. 2x13, 1x6, 3 inches and 18.6 pounds, but not massive considering it's capable of printing borderless 13x 19-inch prints. That said, you will likely want a dedicated stand or shelf for it, as it'll take up a fair bit of desk real estate. And number 1. Canon PIXMA Pro 100. The Canon PIXMA Pro 100 is Canon's entry-level offering in its professional inkjet photo printer lineup. It features an 8-ink system and a maximum borderless print size of 13x 19 inches, matching Canon's more expensive photo printers. While it can easily print documents, the PIXMA Pro 100 is designed with photographers in mind. We've gotten our hands on one and have put it through the paces to see how it performs when put to the test. From design and setup to the print performance and price, we cover it all. It's difficult to talk about the design of the PIXMA Pro 100 without first mentioning the size of this thing. The PIXMA Pro 100 weighs a back-breaking 43.2 pounds and measures in at 15, 2x27, 2x8, 5 inches. While that might not be so great, when it needs to be moved, the build quality of the PIXMA Pro 100 leaves little doubt about the durability and ruggedness of it. The PIXMA Pro 100 features a very square design and a very cuboid design, aside from the rounded edges on the 4 corners of the printer. When not in use, the various paper holders and trays fold up and nicely latch in place to make for a much cleaner look. The latching mechanisms for the paper tray and print holder use very solid contact points, which gives the printer a premium feel as it's opened and closed before and after use. I have included these product link in the description. You can check out this link for more information and latest price. Thank you for watching this video. Please hit the like button, share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe.